Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Kazaam. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-acclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1. You can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stewart. I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one, and I'm here to say we're gonna have fun in a major way. That's right, everyone. We're wrapping this episode the whole way through.
That's great because you can be well, okay. So the way that this works
That's
is
great because I just ate food.
All right,
Dude.
Good one. There you go. Craig got it. Richard.
I tried already. You heard how it went.
You didn't try. You were just speaking to me.
Dude, I'm just fucking spent.
You were just speaking to me. That's because you played games all day. You should have been smart like me and paced yourself. I said, I got up this morning, watched a movie, then I played some terrible game for 3 hours.
You completely missed that I rhymed the last 2 things I said. Yes?
I don't think you did. Craig, did he rhyme?
No, he tried.
He tried.
No, spent in something else.
No, again.
I already went.
You don't.
Dude, I'm
you
spent.
fried your brain with all the video games. Craig, do you believe this guy?
No, I don't.
God. Next, we're gonna find out he barely paid attention to the movie.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna let you down on that front.
Don't worry. So did I.
What?
Also barely paid attention to the movie.
As per usual.
Okay.
Hey,
well,
normally I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the movie we watched today it's basically one of those urban legends.
I was so...
Urban legends?
Yeah. No, because, well, not an urban... He's getting confused with the Mandela effect, because this one is synonymous with it.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, Craig. So there's a thing that's basically...
You don't know about the Mandela effect?
I'm about to go into it, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, let me do it. Okay,
All
so
right,
Craig, it's basically that everyone in the world, I don't know if you know what this is, it's called something like the butterfly effect, in which everyone's subconscious is out in the universe, and you're able to pull little things from it.
That's not the butterfly effect.
That's the mesomorphic sphere of information, you fucking idiot.
The butterfly effect is that something small could make the big...
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
So obviously I'm going to get the reins of the pod here. All right, so
which I don't know.
Are you familiar with Nelson Mandela?
I'm aware of Nelson Mandela.
Well, supposedly he died in prison back in like the 90s, and at least that's what half of the people on Earth remember. While the other half recall him not dying in prison and dying sometime much later, 2000 something or other. And they call this phenomenon the Mandela effect, where allegedly 2 different realities intertwined, and some people have memories of the other reality, and that's how we explain little inconsistencies like Nelson Mandela dying, or idiosyncrasies, or like how to spell the Bernstein Bears, or the word raccoon.
But this one is even more infamous than all of those. Because, Craig, half of the people in the universe think that Kazaam is a movie about Shaq and a little kid. Well, Shaq is a genie, of course. But the other half of the universe think that Sinbad was in it.
No. The other half think that there was a movie called Shazam, and Sinbad was in it.
There you go. He knows it.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of this. I just didn't know what the Mandela effect was like that. Okay. I don't know. I'm aware of this whole thing.
Mm-hmm. All right, good. I'm glad we got that.
It's weird because I think I thought that too, that there was a movie with Sinbad and he was a genie. Where is this image of Sinbad coming from? Because I've seen it online.
Because now College Humor did like an April Fool's joke in which they had Sinbad actually do like a trailer or something.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it's because he's maintaining those memories from that reality where that movie did exist.
Oh, obviously. That could be it too.
Duh.
Well, no, Craig's probably on Google right now looking at images. He retains nothing.
That's probably true.
Believe it or not, I'm not.
Yeah,
but I could be right now. I've seen them before.
Okay. If you say so.
I was really upset this morning because again, this is the continuation of the Black History.
Oh yeah, dude, it is. Happy Black History Month, everyone.
Happy Black History Month, and I didn't want to bother typing the title of the movie, so I just clicked the Black Stories box on Disney Plus.
Yes.
And I had to scroll past both Remember the Titans and Ruby Bridges.
And don't forget The Color of Friendship. You passed through The Color of Friendship as well. In order to find Kazaam.
Watch this! I'm so confused.
Like, are you confused why it's in there? Or are you confused why we chose this as opposed
Both.
to... Oh, okay. Well, the thing is, the reason why we're not tackling those other ones is because we know that we're going to offend more people than usual if we cover it.
No,
Remember the Titans is a great movie.
Well,
and Ruby Bridges is some powerful stuff, man. That 6-year-old girl went through so much.
I mean, she just wanted to drink from the water fountain, right?
She just wanted to go to school, bud.
Oh, that one. Yeah. We watched that in school, I think.
We did.
Craig, what did you learn from it?
What do you mean what I learned from it?
Oh my god, you learned nothing from Ruby Bridges.
That's fine.
I mean, but as far as black people have always been able to go to school with me, so...
Okay.
And that has been a wonderful thing.
I don't know. I went to the same school as you. I'm not sure if they actually were.
They were allowed to. They didn't... They just weren't there. It's not my fault.
Maybe.
Craig, check your privilege next time.
That's right, buddy. Right at the door.
Okay, can I talk about the movie now?
Yeah, we might as well. Let's make this one quick.
So, Shazam, it's a real rag to riches story. What?
You said Shazam.
Yeah, Kazam.
Sorry, the thing is, I have Kazam and I have Shaq here.
Shazam. Now,
this is gonna work. All right.
Uh-huh.
And in the movie, the boy does call him Kazoo. I feel like that's probably gonna work for you.
Okay. Well, I have Shaq written pretty much everywhere.
Well, that's the problem, then, isn't it?
Yeah. So, back in the 90s, Shaq was like a household name, right? Like, right next to Michael Jordan.
Is he still not a household name? What are you saying? In fact, he's probably more so. I watch TV for 2 minutes and I see him in 3 commercials.
Yeah, you see him for, Papa John's, but,
Shaq has outlived
Papa John's. He's in commercials for, printer
but Craig,
or something. And I see
it
in
Gold Bond.
Bond. He's in commercials for the General.
Yeah, but
just had
the
thing
is,
Shaq Fu.
Yeah, but Shaq Fu,
and
that was big back in the day.
Not a day goes by where I don't think about how Shaq takes a dump.
I mean, yeah.
He's too big for a toilet. And I remember one time on a podcast they talked about him just going into a pool and letting loose, which it probably makes the most sense at this point.
Yeah, he probably has custom toilets, I guess.
He's got to have
so
something,
rich,
man.
Of course he does.
He's got it. He's got something. I'm just saying. I'm never not thinking about Shaq.
I just imagine just sitting on the toilet and you just fall in. I mean, I probably would.
I'd fall in. Sure, I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
I'd be too intimidated to poop at the Shaq's toilet. Are you kidding me?
I saw Steve Harvey sexually assault him.
Oh no!
What?
Yeah, he was on Family Feud and Steve Harvey just kind of grabbed. Or maybe Shaq sexually assaulted Steve Harvey because I think Shaq put Steve Harvey's hand on his butt and made him squeeze.
No, I like both these guys. Don't ruin them for me.
I can link you the clip later.
Yeah, link me the clip later.
Yeah. Steve Harvey did look upset, but...
Oh, no. Wait, Steve Harvey did or didn't?
He did.
Okay. Are you sure that he wasn't grabbing Shaq's ass and was just disappointed?
I don't know.
All we know that Steve Harvey was upset.
Yeah, something
That's
like that.
all we know for sure.
One or the other. But basically, kind of what I wanted to say, where I was going, is that I don't think Shaq appeals to the youth nowadays. That's why he's in Gold Bond, the General.
He's been in Gold Bond and the General.
Back when we were kids.
Yeah, man.
Look, I watched Grown Ups 2, and Shaq threw a guy over a house. I'm sure a lot of kids got a big laugh from that one.
Oh, I don't watch kids' movies. So
I try not to watch garbage unless it's for this podcast.
Yeah. Sorry, Craig. We'll never know. So, okay. I'm going to start going over our movie because I think we can do this quick.
No, I don't want part of this one. You can have this one. It's all you.
Okay, guys. We start off in the ancient land of New York in which a building's getting demolished. And I think that like there was a lamp and it transferred like the genie powers from the lamp to a boomer box. Am I wrong here?
That might have been what happened.
Might have been what happened. Honestly,
why there's a lamp store that sells like genie lamps in New York is beyond me.
The problem I also have is that he talks about this transferring of power, and he said it started with a lamp, and he goes through all these other objects. So I'm just like, why did he start off in a lamp at the beginning of the movie? Then that doesn't make any sense.
There's just an inconsistency.
Maybe the last owner just wanted it to be more traditional. Like maybe the owner had him in like, you know.
He went from all these things back to a lamp.
It's like,
and then to a boombox.
Genie, a toaster. This is ridiculous. And he breaks the toaster in front of the lamp.
Yeah, like
and
that's
that lamp just happens to break in front of a boombox. Oh my god, boom blocks.
Boomer blocks. Fuck. No. I can't
Roblox.
do it either. Okay. I want to go on because, like I said, let's knock this out 2 seconds, okay? We can do this.
Yes, please. Yeah, we're close. We're like halfway through the movie.
Okay, so that's the genie. And then we got some troublemaker kid. Max, is it?
A classic 90s white kid named Max.
Yeah. Max is a real troublemaker kid, down on his luck. He's got a bunch of bullies. He got a new father figure in his life, and he's just having none of it. And I guess one day, like, you know, he's walking down the street and some bullies come out of the door of someplace and they're like, yo, kid, we're going to beat you up. And this is like the climax of the movie because he's about to get beaten up.
It's like the climax, but not quite.
Well, it's kind of close to it. Like, it's the most exciting part of the movie.
Like, there's a lot of climaxes.
Movies are like women. They can have multiple climaxes.
I like this.
Take your notes, boys.
Must be why I like movies so much.
Print it on a shirt.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, kid's about to get beaten up, but that's when...
I assume you wrote that one down, Craig. Don't worry.
What? No, I didn't.
You're gonna get some Disney Dunces merch real soon.
Okay. Well, kid's about to get beaten up. The boomer box is there, and we learn...
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let you keep calling it a boomer box. The first time, it's like, okay, he's doing a dumb thing, but now you keep saying it.
Don't worry. I only say it 2 more times.
No, still.
Whole podcast.
I'd rather you call it a ghetto blaster than a boomer box.
Okay, so the ghetto blaster 9000 is just like sitting there, and I guess it gets activated because, plot twist, this is the gravesite of the old building. Or something. I don't know.
I don't know either. It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, this didn't make any sense
They clearly knocked down the building, but here the building still is.
Like, I don't know, maybe the ghetto blaster just kind of fell out the window.
Maybe. I feel like it was just a different building.
Can you stop calling it a ghetto blaster?
What's wrong with ghetto blaster?
I don't like that.
Why?
It doesn't feel,
Craig, is there something about the word ghetto that offends you?
What's wrong with the word ghetto, Craig?
It's the word to me, the whole combination to me sounds offensive, but you know what?
I don't see how it could possibly be offensive.
Craig, I would expect better from someone who saw Ruby Bridges.
Yeah. It's like you learned nothing.
We'll let the darkest one on the podcast decide.
I call them ghetto blasters all the time.
Then works for me.
Okay. Gotcha. Ghetto blaster gets activated, and out comes our main man, Shaquille O'Neal. Number 78 of the... Fuck, what's his team? Magic? Fuck, I don't know basketball. Sorry, I tried to bring it somewhere.
He was on the Lakers.
Kos could take it from here.
Was he on the Magic too at one point? He might have been.
I'm sorry, what happened? I was Googling the etymology of ghetto blaster. Or is it entomology? I can never remember.
Entomology.
Who did Shaq play for him? I'm looking this up.
Oh, Shaq?
Yeah, he was on the Magic and then the Lakers.
Yeah,
okay.
He was tossed around.
Yeah.
Man. And now he's making pizza.
The Suns. The
Tossing pizzas.
He played to 2011. Wow.
What? You think a man his size is just going to play for a few years and call it quits?
Yeah, because he's old. You get old.
Craig, the man has enough size to make up for his age. They even say that in the movie.
He's only 48, too.
Huh. Great. Want to tell us anything else? Craig, how much does he weigh?
325 pounds.
What's his height?
7'1".
Casca, do you have any questions?
No, I'm reading up, and it seems like I'm allowed to say ghetto blasters, but you guys probably aren't.
Urban blasters.
That's bad,
That's so much worse.
Why?
Just call it a boombox, please.
I'm saying boomer box or ghetto blaster.
Oh,
you can't both be
I'd
happy.
rather you say ghetto blaster. Well, I don't mind if you say it, honestly. You know what? Here's your ghetto blaster card.
Thank you.
I could probably hand these out. Craig, you want one too, or you're fine?
I'm okay.
Okay, bud.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, Shaq comes out now, okay? And the kids get scared. And
he starts rhyming.
This is the best part of the movie. Yeah, he starts...
No, it's not the best part of the movie. It's right at the end.
I mean, yeah, the ending's pretty special. But, like, just the fact he rhymes everything, and I was hoping that this would just continue through the movie. Not the case.
Thank God. It was hard listening to Shaq rhyme.
What do you mean?
It made me sad.
Like, I mean, did it feel super forced? Absolutely.
Oh, so he didn't do like the best job. I feel like they had the cards in front of him and he was very slowly reading them off. I wish I looked up. I wanted to write these down because I wanted to perform it myself, but it's something special.
That would have been a good intro.
Yeah, that was going to be the intro, but I said, you know what? I'd rather deal with bad rap because it's funnier to me.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, Shaq comes out and, like, Shaq says he's a genie. You know, I'll give you your wishes 3. Yada, yada, yada. Kid's super skeptical, not having any of it. But Shaq, he needs to just kind of follow the kid around because the kid has to use his wishes so that he can move on to the next human being or whatever, or go back into his ghetto blaster. But, you know, that's kind of it. They go on adventures. Kid has to find his dad because I guess he never met his dad or something. It's a plot point, I guess.
Specifically, I'll just go just little detail filler. His mother was getting divorce papers signed, and the mother's been lying to the boy, saying they don't know where the father is. That's why he hasn't gone to see him.
10
after
years.
Finding out his
dad in
10 years.
He's
after finding the address on some papers, he wants to go see his dad because he's kind of freaking out about the whole his parents finally actually getting a divorce and him getting a new daddy.
Yeah. So the kid, he tries to find the new dad a few times. Shaq, he's there for some reason. But, I don't know. They have a good time together, the kid and Shaq, just like riding motorcycles, getting Happy Meals. It's a good time. But
not really.
What do you mean?
I feel like all the good times are kind of forced. Like everything else. Much like the rhymes. It seems like a fake good time. Like the boy's being this spoiled brat the entire time. And even when he does, he does make his first wish for having junk food from here to the sky. And even after that, he's a complete jackass to Shaq. Like, there's no budding friendship here as much as the movie wants to tell you that there's one happening.
I mean, there kind of is. Like, Shaq is getting attached to the kid. The kid is not getting attached to Shaq.
The kid wants nothing to do with Shaq.
Oh. Yeah. Like, there are a few silly moments. Like, okay, they have Happy Meals, and then they eat breakfast together or something.
That was a good scene, where he just shows up in his house. Right?
Yeah, you say so.
Craig liked it, at least.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Craig loved it. Just Shaq choking out this kid with some French toast.
I mean, Craig did enjoy Shaq throwing that man over the house and Grown Ups, too.
That's true. Doesn't take much to please Craig.
You see, Shaq wakes up and he's inside of like a kiddie playhouse, and he's got his feet sticking out one side and his head sticking out the other.
Are we talking about grown-ups or this movie? I don't know at this point. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Me neither. Like, I remember Shaq getting a little cozy with the kid in this movie, but...
I did appreciate that because the kid jumps out of bed and screams pervert.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Like, that's something I didn't expect.
Yeah, that was good.
So, where are we going from here?
I think we're, like, right in the middle.
Yeah, I guess one thing to point out is that Shaq is a genie, and he has to work in the realm of...
Don't say!
No, I was going to say that the way that this works...
It's time to clarify the difference between a genie and a djinn.
Yes, because genies, they work in the realm of materiality, and there are things called djinns in which I guess they can do whatever they want.
They're more free, and I work in the realm of etherealism.
I like how they made this they did this because, like, my understanding of djinns are, like, they're, like, evil as shit, right? They're genies, too, right? Aren't they all, like, super evil?
Maybe in some cultures.
Like, no, they're supposed to be, but only in, like, you know, Aladdin and, like, kids' movies and stuff, they're not. Like, if you make a wish from a genie, if you're like, oh, wish for all the riches or whatever, then you get screwed.
I wouldn't say
end,
evil, but definitely tricksters.
Yeah. They screw you somehow.
Fairly Odd Parents logic.
Was it like that in Fairly Odd Parents? I don't remember.
Yeah. Craig, this is where I'm assuming you got your info. Are you specifically
referring to Norm?
Yeah.
I don't remember Norm.
Norm, he was a trickster.
It was Norm Macdonald once. Then I guess they couldn't get him back, but they wanted to keep having the character. I don't know.
Yeah, he was a tricky man, and you had to, like, make sure you didn't have loopholes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you had to get a lawyer if you want to make a wish off a genie.
Yeah. So, that's that. Anyway, where are we going? I guess they just keep having adventures, right? And eventually, like, the kid and his dad have a nice, what do you call these? A reunion?
Yeah, let's call it a reunion. It's, like, nice for a minute. And then the second time he sees his father, he's a real prick.
Yeah, because the first time, like, the dad welcomes the kid with open arms. They get pizza. They have a good time. The dad.
Oh, actually, no, wait. Actually, that's not the first time. He's like, kid, get the hell out of here. And he does. But I have a question.
Yes.
Because I watch these movies with subtitles.
Yes.
And the first time you see the dad, he talks to the Shaquille O'Neal. And he says, sure. And then Shaq responds in a language. Was that translated for you guys?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure because there's multiple times they speak a different language, and every time it happens, it just says foreign language. Except for this one moment, for whatever reason, they decide to actually translate what Shaq says to the man. And it's something along the lines of, I wish for the fleas of 1,000 camels to feast upon your nether regions. and I'm just like, why was that translated? But every other time, every other instance, something was said in a different language. It just says, foreign language is spoken.
I don't remember seeing subtitles for anything.
No,
okay.
There definitely wasn't.
So, for whatever reason, they felt like people needed to know what that says, but only if you have the captions on.
Maybe.
Okay, thank you. How bizarre.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, kid and his dad. First time, it's great. Dad's introducing the kid to all of his friends.
Second time, it's great.
Which, like, oh yeah, sorry, second time. Yeah. And, like, you know, his dad did seem a little sketchy, though. Like,
oh, sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, like, who the hell is this guy hanging out with? Like, it seems like
he's already sketchy. The dude just up and left this kid for 10 years. Like, that's pretty terrible.
I mean, you don't know the backstory.
Yeah, you don't know what the deal is, man.
No, there's no ever deal for doing that. I mean, come on.
I mean, the mom is in the wrong, too, a little bit. Like, she just didn't tell him the truth.
Well, I was gonna say you don't know anything about the mom. Maybe the mom was this abusive monster harpy lady.
Yeah, Craig, you don't know.
Okay,
I'm not saying it's likely. He's more than likely a prick, but I wouldn't. There's so much more else happening here. I'm not gonna, that's not the biggest thing here.
Yeah, because like the dad is excited, so he might be a good guy after all. We'll see how the movie plays out. Where do we go from here? Yeah, Yeah, I guess like the kid, he ends up being a little annoying with the dad later on. Dad gets mad at him. And then what happens? Because I know that this is one of the big plot twists. I think the kid steals something from the dad.
Why do you just use the word plot twist?
Yeah, I don't know. Ignore him.
It's not a plot twist at all.
I know. You can ignore him. You can explain it.
It takes the plot in a different direction than originally.
It's not a twist.
That's not what a plot twist is.
It's twisting the narrative.
Oh my god.
It's a plot turn.
Yeah.
It's not a twist.
Okay. The plot continues. Is that better?
It's a plot continuation, guys.
Yeah, plot continuation.
I don't know if you couldn't tell because the movie was still going.
Sorry, it's one of the catalysts. Is that better?
No, not at all. But the reason he gets mad at the kid because you find out that his dad is in the business of black market bootlegs. The dad seems to be some kind of music producer, specifically getting talent and having them perform at this club that he's running. For a man with an accent that, of course, makes him the bad guy. He knows exactly what's happening in this movie and what genies are. And he's beating the crap out of some guy because he refuses to take the master recording for the performance that just occurred with some musical group. I assume they're a known entity in the real world back in the 90s. I don't know. And the kid witnessed that, and that's when the dad gets like, "Hey, get the hell out of here, kid! What are you doing?" And then he like forcibly pushes him outside of the club and slams the door in his face.
Is that when the kid steals the thing?
That's when the kid decides, you know what, screw this guy. These hooligans, my bully boys, being real jerks. You know what? I'm going to use these guys. Let's get back at my dad. Steal that master recording ourselves.
That's worth $1 million.
It's worth $1 million. For some reason, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand any like what is his deal? They just have fake like bootleg recording.
Yeah,
this guy's
like,
a millionaire making millions of dollars on bootlegs.
I don't know how. Like, if you guys are familiar with bootlegs, I as I am.
I mean, if you sell 50 of them, well, if you sell a bunch of them at what, $50 a pop? I don't know.
$50 a pop?
You gotta sell them really cheap, otherwise no one's gonna buy them.
They sell them for like $1 to 50 cents, buddy.
You need 1 million people then.
The reason they sell them like that because people will buy the cheap one instead of the real one, which is expensive.
I feel like I don't know why, but this movie goes out of its way to make pirating and bootlegging seem worse than it is.
It's like it's like a drug
the
ring.
Dangers of bootlegging. Yeah, honestly.
I'm surprised nobody pulled out a gun. It was like, it's dark.
LimeWire and Napster were big back in those days.
I know.
The big man just wanted to save whatever he had. Make sure that, these young impressionable kids aren't going on.
Were LimeWire and Napster around yet at this point?
Of course.
I don't know, man. I mean, this movie was what? What year was this? 96.
96, yeah.
Craig, the internet is booming.
I'm going to say peer-to-peer sharing was probably a thing, sure.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably more like, I don't know. You have those weirdos in New York City trying to give you their mixtape. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
We're continuing. Wasn't around until 2000. So really? 99, technically.
Well, I'm sure there's something before Napster.
Yeah. I don't know what, but something maybe.
Either. Also, again, still, even without Napster, again, you find bootleg tapes in the back of some guy's van.
Yeah, exactly.
In front of like a chicken shop.
Yeah.
And he's selling them for like 50 cents, and you could get like 30. This just seems wild.
My mom bought a bootleg copy of Passion of the Christ. She was a big fan, and she wanted to see more of it.
Why a bootleg?
She was waiting for it to come out on DVD.
Did she buy an official copy?
I feel it's kind of ironic to buy a bootleg copy.
I think it's like factually the most stolen book from bookstores is the Bible as well.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man.
It's literally a sin.
I know. People are wild.
Is it a sin though?
Stealing? Yes, very much.
No, she's not stealing. She's just paying for the stolen product.
Still very much a sin, yes.
Well, shit. How do we make God unhear everything I said?
Yeah, I guess you delete the recording. All right, guys. Let's start again. And
I'm dunce number 2.
Let's see. No, you don't do an outro. We're deleting all this. Let's start again at, let's see, time that is 50?
50 sounds good, okay.
All right.
Okay, we're good. We're recording. Well, we don't need to give it the 10 seconds. We're fine.
Yeah, I know. I figured you'd do the intro and everything.
Yeah, okay. Fuck, where are we actually going with this? Okay, Shaq, I guess that at
That's
this
a hell,
big
apparently,
concert,
with your mom.
No, it's fine. He's allowed to use magic. God gave him the magic.
God didn't give him the magic.
I hear magic is a sin, too.
Magic is a sin.
No, it's only certain types of magic are sins.
How are you even allowed to...
I don't know. There's a dude that comes to Zap who refuses to buy anything Doctor Strange. Because it's magic and that's against the Lord.
What does he buy?
But he'll buy Daredevil, which I don't know. It's just very confusing.
Craig,
That's science.
Daredevil is based in Christianity.
Yeah, but the guy walks around with little horns on his head.
Craig,
Yeah.
There's a reason for it.
His name is Devil.
Also, he's not literally the devil.
Yeah.
He's not worshipping Satan.
You'd probably buy a Spider-Man book with Mephisto in it, though.
I don't get it.
I don't know. He keeps bringing up Kid Fisto every chance he gets.
Mephisto. He is the devil.
So?
Never mind. Okay, whatever.
So he's not allowed to enjoy something where the devil gets his ass handed to him by Spider-Man?
He
I feel like he's allowed to appreciate that. Now, if Jesus got his ass handed to him by Spider-Man, I bet it would be a problem.
He just brings him to the flea market and tries to sell them along with his bootleg jerseys.
Aren't we sure that bootlegging is a sin?
For the Jersey Devil?
What?
The bootleg jerseys for the Jersey Devils?
Sports team. Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yes! Oh my god!
Devils, yeah.
I'm fucking done. Guys, do the podcast. Clearly my jokes aren't appreciated here. If I don't have those, what do I have?
Sports.
Great.
I just like it whenever you laugh, Casca. Your laugh is contagious.
I'm not laughing now, am I?
His laugh is contagious.
I can at least hear the smile in your voice before. And that's enough for me.
Oh, I was making a good joke, but then Craig had to step all over it.
Thanks, Craig.
I'm sorry.
Craig, one more slip up and we're going to make you finish the movie.
No, don't do that to him.
Okay. So, Shaq at the concert, he ends up going with some Indian man who likes to eat exotic food. And the Indian man, he's got an eye for talent. What?
I don't think he's Indian.
Middle Eastern man.
I'm going to say probably where do genies come from?
I don't know. Arabia.
Yeah, this Arabian man.
Agrabah.
Well, I don't know about Agrabah.
Well, I said it.
The Cave of Wonders.
No, I don't know
straight from the Cave of Wonders eating his goat eyes.
He's like the Jafar of the movie.
Ugh, have you guys ever had goat eyes?
What?
No.
Ugh.
Have you?
I'm not eating it, but I've seen them eaten. Ugh.
That's so
in this
gross.
movie?
No, in real life, buddy. Yes, I've seen them. Yeah, technically in the movie. Those were not goat eyes, by the way. Those are just special props.
Okay.
They were like olives.
Yeah, probably. Ugh. Although that scene is wild because again, they're trying to side check him for a deal to perform or whatever because he did a rap show here and everyone loved him, which makes no sense because it's pretty weak, gotta say.
Yeah, but the thing is, they were just drawn to the ghetto blaster.
Yeah, what did shoot out more than ghetto? It's blasting sparks.
Yeah. So people just wanted to see more of that.
I guess.
Mr. Agrabah, he just wants to sign Shaq up and, court him a little bit. And Shaq is all in. He can't see through the, what do they call this? They can't see that this man is the man behind the curtain.
Sure. And then to celebrate, the man takes all these eyeballs and he shoves them into his mouth.
I didn't see that part.
I don't know why.
It's just to kind of show that this guy's a sleazebag.
I guess. I guess only because, maybe, because Shaq did enjoy those goat eyes, and he didn't want to share them. So he shoved them all in his mouth and laughed maniacally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there shrugging, like, I don't know what this movie is anymore. Not that I really had a handle on it before.
But I guess that this is the part where the movie starts going places, because we realize that Mr. Agrabah, he is actually entwined with everyone in the movie. He's the man in the middle. Like, he's trying to court Shaq, but he also has a relationship with the kid's dad, and, like, he wants to make sure that he gets that tape that's worth $1 million.
And he's banging the mom on the side.
Yeah.
It turns out he's also the school principal, and the father to at least 3 of the bullies.
No, not that.
It's all connected.
Well, okay, you're reading a little too.
Turns out he's the one who knocked down the building in the first place.
I mean, he could have been.
This lamp.
I don't know. Like, he could be all of those things, but as for the purposes of my notes, he's just the 2. Okay?
Okay.
Gotcha.
I was sworn he said he was connected to everything, though.
So, well, sort of. He's just... Never mind.
Also, he's a volunteer fireman with Steve or Jason or whatever his name is. I don't know, but his last name is certainly O'Neill.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why they did that.
Don't know either. It's a weird movie.
Okay. So, here's basically the main problem now. The kid's dad, he needs to find the tape that the kid stole, or the bully stole, or whatever. And I guess that Shaq is just... getting a little too attached to the kid at this point, because the kid says, "Hey, Shaq, I wish to have that tape." And you know what Shaq does? He just teleports him to the thing, and he's like, "Can't let you wish for that, man, because that's gonna waste one of your wishes. I want to be here for a little while longer." But he doesn't really say that last part.
Teleports him to the thing. It means the recording room in the studio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of a thing that happens.
Real nice of him.
Yeah, it really is. Like, Shaq's the nicest genie in the world, but the kid, he's not having any of it.
Let's not pretend that while the kid was in trouble yelling for help, Shaq was trying to schmooze on Asia.
Oh yeah, he's trying to bang some chick that's with Mr. Agrabah.
Yeah, and he's definitely ignoring the kid's cries for help.
Yeah, but I mean, eventually he helps.
He was really into Asia, though. You know.
Oh, they kept making that joke, and I'm like, oh, stop it.
Yeah. And I guess at one point he also, the kid, he wanted to wish that his dad had a second chance at life. That was sweet. I don't know when that happened.
You jumped way far ahead.
Fuck. I mean, does anything even happen?
Out of the cup?
Yeah, this is the scene where the kid pops out of the cup.
I was a little confused. Okay, so this is what confused me, because it showed that the kid was in the cup, but I thought what's his name?
Shaq. The Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaq, I thought that he was in a bottle and the kid was like looking inside the bottle. I thought it was like the roles were reversed.
No, it was the opposite. I don't really understand why.
Yeah.
But it was.
Oh, God.
Weird movie.
Really is.
Yeah.
What happens? They get the thing, and I guess that the kid has a heart-to-heart with his dad.
Well, he does end up making the second wish. He does just make him another copy of the master recording. Yeah.
Perfect.
So there's now 2 versions of this tape. One the bullies have that they're trying to ransom to the father for millions of dollars, and the one that Shaq has created, wasting the second wish.
Well, not wasting.
I would say wasting. I feel like if Max just said to Shaq, "Oh, the bullies have it," Shaq would have been like, "All right, let's do this."
That's true. Oh, God.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This whole thing, the kid is frantically trying to get the cassette back because the guy who at first was refusing to bootleg the recording has been threatened with death.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so he's trying to save a life. He feels bad.
Okay. Then what happens?
He's got a good heart, that kid. Now what happens?
Yeah.
It's time to go to school. Shaq teleports him to school, and he goes like, some joke about whatever the teacher said. Oh, detention again. Some Bart Simpson level bullshittery going on here. Ugh.
I mean, it was around the time period. That's fine.
I know it was. It's just, not everyone.
This movie
has to
was
be
so
Bart
90s.
Simpson.
It was
yeah.
really...
Surprised no one snapped into a Slim Jim and or Butterfinger.
Is that what they call it? Period
he might have. Or there's that one scene he bit into some...
He bit into a made-up candy bar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mr. Big, I believe. which might have been real. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been 30 years. Cut me some slack.
Yeah, Craig. Okay.
Not bad.
Now, after school,
anyway,
can the dad comes over and, yells at the kid or something? I don't know.
Yes, and the mom finds them.
Oh, okay.
And he curses out the mom.
And then?
And the dad starts strangling him.
No, that's Simpsons!
The kid... Oh, damn it! You see? It's all too similar.
Okay, I'm going to tell my version of the movie now.
All right, go for it.
Okay, the dad shows up, and the kid, he wants to give the tape back, I think, and they end up having a heart-to-heart, and the dad is all like, son, I just want the best for you. I don't want you to end up like me, and I made some mistakes in my life, boo-hoo. And that's when the kid, he has like a, what they call, I think, a brain blast?
No, that's accurate.
Okay.
He says
they
there's
zoomed
no
into
second
his mind
chances.
and they showed a 3D rendering of his brain.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you see like little like images of what happened in the past in this movie go by. Just kind of like a quick synopsis. And now we connect these dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says to Shaq, I wish my dad would have a second chance. And Shaq's all like,
comes out and he blasts him with a second chance ray.
Nope. I mean, that would work because he does work in the realm of materiality, so a ray would be good, but doesn't happen. They didn't think of that.
Actually, that's true. If Shaq only could make material things, why doesn't he make material things that can do with ethereal changing properties?
Things? Yeah.
It's like, I can't directly make this woman fall in love with you, but this potion can.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Come on, Shaq, get your shit together. Can't think shit through. That's why you end up owning one single Papa John's.
Wait, he only owns one?
Oh, I think now he owns
a lot of them, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he only had the one at first.
Now.
Yeah, yeah, but first Papa John had to have his freaking breakdown before anything could happen with Shaq.
Well,
he was just in the right place at the right time.
Didn't he I don't know, what did he do to somebody?
Shaq?
No, Papa John.
Yeah, Papa. That's what I meant. That's what I'm talking about. His breakdown, man. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I don't know. What did he do? Touch somebody? Probably. I don't know.
So, from what I understand of Papa John's, is that it all started with him saying the N-word in a shareholder meeting. And he just said, oh, Colonel Sanders said the N-word. And that's the context. Like, he wasn't talking about the people. He was saying that the Colonel said the word. And then
it's a wild thing to say.
It is. And then from there, it kind of spiraled. I know that at one point, I think that he was being kicked out of Papa John's, and then he had to start like a GoFundMe or something in order to try to keep it. What?
No, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I could be getting some wires crossed, but I'm pretty sure there was something like a GoFundMe and a public appeal.
Sure, that sounds correct.
But yeah, that's...
But God forbid we besmirch the good name of Papa John's if we're wrong.
I mean, the thing is...
No, it was a joke. They can't... That's not a good name.
Yeah, okay.
We can say whatever the fuck we want.
I think that they should just change the name to PJs.
Yeah, PJs is good.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, let's go to PJs.
Honestly, I want them all to be called the Shack Shack.
I don't know.
It should be.
I like Soda Shack when that was a thing. Soda Shack, the cream sodas.
Oh, imagine
Arizona
if they had the Soda Shack is like an exclusive product of the Shack Shack.
That would be good. Like, they had orange, they had grape. I didn't try grape. Strawberry, and they had another one then.
You know, I read that, I watched some video where Shaq was talking about how he failed marketing class. And, like, he took his project was, you know, how marketing himself, and they were saying how the big guys don't sell in the NBA or something like that. And it's like he had all these Shaq things, like, you know, like he actually does, which is, you know, which are huge, and he makes millions of dollars. So it's just kind of funny that, you know.
His whole career is just telling people off. I love that. Good job, Shaq.
Good job. Okay.
Yeah, what if he's terrible?
Movie time?
I think
pretty much done.
with it. Yeah.
We're basically done. Yeah. Okay, so
wishes his dad to have a second chance, and Shaq's all like, I can't do that, I'll work in the ethereal. And the kid's all like, no, you don't want to do it because you're a star now. Because at this time, he's like at a big opening for his rap career, and his adoring fans are screaming for him.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that he'd explained multiple times that he can't do shit because of the ethereal bullshit. But also, I think we might have skipped something, guys. Very important part where this movie takes a big turn, because it's when the boy and Shaq actually become friends. When Shaq sits down and tells him the story about how he became a genie.
What?
And by sits down and tell him, I mean they rap it together.
Wait, that happened?
I missed most of what was going on because I didn't understand what they were saying. Because it was just poorly rapped. It was just like...
It was very poorly rapped.
I just didn't know what they were talking about.
I believe the gist of the story was about 1,000 years ago or whatever, Shaq and his buddy, I don't remember his name. I'm not going to make one up because I'm going to upset someone. Let's call him Malik. No, that's the boss.
What?
I feel like Malik was the name of the bad man.
I don't know. I had Malik in my notes for some reason.
Yeah, it was like add something or other. It doesn't matter. They were peeking on some ladies, and it turns out they were the concubines. Is that the word?
The harem.
Harem to some sultan man, and they played around with them. They had some fun together, and the sultan man
consensual.
Yeah, consensual fun. Come on now.
Just want to be sure.
Have you seen Shaq? You gonna say no to him?
I don't know.
He's such a sweetheart.
That's true. Okay.
It's true.
I saw him in Steve Harvey. Just want to be sure.
Psych, we got to watch that clip. We'll decide if it's consensual or not by the end of this episode. Stay tuned. But
I'll start bringing it up.
Yeah, start bringing it up, please. So the Sultan retaliates by burying them in the sand up to their necks. And some guy comes by and he says, hey, I can get you out of this mess, but you're going to have to serve me from now on. What do you say? And the two of them agree. And from that moment, they were no longer mans, but genie.
Oh my god, there were two of them. The other one was Sinbad.
It's possible. We'll never know.
Because we never see the other one.
We do never see the other one. It's weird that they brought up a second genie and then don't say anything that happened to him.
It was Sinbad. It was Shazam.
It was Shazam and Kazam.
Okay. Amazing. I found the clip. Should we watch it now or save it for the end?
I'll watch it while you guys talk about the movie.
Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. Okay, Craig, Casca gets first watch, and we talk about movie, and then you can watch it once Casca is back, okay?
Okay.
I don't want Craig watching it. I don't think he earned it.
Okay, sorry. Hold on, let me just put this in a private chat then.
He stepped all over my joke earlier.
Okay, hold on. Here you go, Casca. Okay.
Jersey Devils was gold.
Okay. Back to the movie. Okay, so yeah.
Now I'm going to be having to Google Shaq grabs ass something.
Can you mute your fucking thing while you're watching?
I thought it was funnier this way.
I didn't hear it.
Was.
Can I just send it to Craig? He's going to find it anyway.
Steve Harvey grabs.
Oh my god.
Craig, you're not allowed. You have to hold the podcast up. Craig, it's already crippled enough with me gone. Stop crippling it even further. Talk to Richard. You guys are supposed to be best friends.
Craig, come on. We need to talk about the movie if you want the dream house. That's going to be explained later on at some point.
Oh.
So, okay,
where
Craig.
were we?
Craig, so what's happening now is we're at the final climax of the movie, in which Shaq is going to go on stage to perform for Mr. Agrabah, and a big plot twist, because Shaq doesn't have his boomer box anymore. So, turns out Mr. Agrabah took it because he wants
Mr. Agrabah is racist. Can you stop calling him Mr. Agrabah?
Craig, Agrabah is a term.
Not a real place.
It's not?
No.
Well, you can tell that this guy came from the land of genies. That's the thing. He knows all about them.
He's a Middle Eastern man.
Fine.
Craig, point out that Richard said his name earlier.
You said his name earlier. Wasn't it Malik or something?
Craig, that sounds even more racist. That you're just assuming.
No, you said that was his name. I don't know.
I don't know either. You want to call him Malik?
Craig, it was his name. Fight this.
His name was Malik.
Okay, fine. Malik. Malik, he ends up taking the boomer box, and he also takes the kid and the kid's dad.
Craig, Demandi called him Mr. Malik just because he's foreign. He doesn't deserve the respect.
He does. He deserves respect. Give him. He's got to be called Mr. Malik.
Okay.
Damn it,
Mr. Well, Craig, he's the villain. Do you really want to respect a villain like that? Maybe you're the bad guy.
When he loses respect, you can stop calling him Mr.
He already lost respect.
He hasn't really done anything that bad yet.
He took the boomer box, he took the kid, and he took the kid's dad.
Okay.
Richard, talk about how wasteful he was with the goat eyes.
Craig, also, did you see how he wasted the goat eyes?
He's a glutton. He's a sinner.
Do I still need to call him Mister?
Nah, that's okay.
Oscar, are we good? Okay.
Excuse me, Richard. I'm trying to watch a clip here. God.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So anyway,
right. So they took the guy.
Mr. Malik, he's doing tons of bad shit. And eventually, I guess that the kid is calling for help, calls for Shaq, and Shaq ends up coming to save the day. But this is the part that I don't get, and I'm hoping that you can really shed some light on things, Craig. Because
he doesn't come to save the day. He comes way too late.
Yeah, but he still comes eventually to try to save the day. But basically, I believe that the Mr. Malik is trying to get the genie power. And at some point, Shaq is trying to stop them, but Shaq becomes a ghost. And this is the part that confuses me.
Did you say that the kid got kicked down an elevator shaft?
Oh, did he?
No.
I was wondering how he got hurt and died.
Yes, he was kicked down an elevator shaft, fell as he was falling, yelled Kazaam, to which Kazaam actually finally showed up, because even though he didn't the few other times he said it because he was too busy, rapping.
Quote unquote.
Mm-hmm. Then the kid gets the dad gets the crap beaten out of him, and then the kid gets pushed down an elevator shaft and dies. Okay. Now Kazaam is there.
Okay, and why is he turning into a ghost? Explain that for me.
I don't know.
Because he's getting sent back into the boombox in order to obey his new master.
Oh, okay. Why doesn't he get called into the boombox?
Because he fights it off.
Okay, gotcha.
He's never had the strength or a reason to until this moment in time.
And now he does. But Shaq...
It's part of his ascension.
Yeah, but Shaq, he gets...
his redemption.
Okay. Can I continue now?
Continue what?
Continue with the movie. You were interrupting me.
Oh, by all means. What? Interrupting? I've been watching a clip for 5 minutes that you forced me to watch. Cut me some slack.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So Shaq gets hit in the head with a barrel. The goons are flying around. They're trying to kill Shaq. Shaq's trying to kill them. But this is the part that, Shaq decides to use his magic power, and he turns Mr. Malik into a ball, and he dunks him into, a garbage chute.
Oh, that wasn't magic power. That was just something Shaq does in real life.
Shaq knows how to dunk, and he wasn't going to go through a whole movie without dunking.
Dude, that reminds me of something. So, I'm sure everyone has seen Space Jam, correct?
Of course.
And you remember...
Wait, you mean everyone here or everyone on Earth?
Everyone on Earth, pretty much. No, anyone at least listening to the podcast.
There's there's me and Craig.
Yes,
and
thank you.
Maybe one other person.
So we've all seen Space Jam.
I'm sure they'll let us know.
If you haven't, spoiler alert, Space Jam.
Oh no! What? How are you gonna spoil Space Jam?
Okay.
They're making a new one. Everyone's gonna watch the old one.
They've already seen the old one.
You can't spoil Space Jam!
So this is something that has stuck with me forever. I was in first grade or something.
And at so fucking worth it. I'm quitting.
And what?
I said it better be worth it. You better have a good reason for spoiling Space Jam.
Okay, so at the very end of Space Jam, towards the end, or at least at the climax, Michael Jordan has the ball, and it's right at the end of the game.
No, he's gonna do the thing. I hate this Laffy Taffy scene.
Yes, Michael Jordan extends his arm in order to get the ball into the basket, winning the game.
Why do you feel the need to spoil the movie?
During the Laffy Taffy scene.
Oh my god.
I said out loud, because this was being played on like a TV at like a gym that my dad was at. And I say, oh, how do they do that? And the man that's working at the gym, he says, fuck, what does he say? Shit. Oh my God, I just fucked it up. Let's end the podcast.
He just spoiled
I need to
Space
see the
Jam for
finish
no
of this.
reason.
He said something like, it's Toonland, anything can happen, or some shit like that.
Oh, he gave you an explanation.
It was the explanation that's in the movie. And I wanted like the real life explanation how they do it. And I felt cheated, and that's basically what you gave me right here. How do they do that? Shrek just does that in real life, son.
What are you talking about? He gave you an in-movie explanation. I just give you, yes, Shaq can turn anyone into a bowling
shit, that was
bunkum.
the opposite of the in-movie explanation.
Yes. So you spoiled it for no fucking reason, like twice now. Good job.
It's okay. It's not a Disney movie.
Not a Disney movie. Has nothing to do with anything. More relevant now than ever before. And you just felt the need to talk about it.
I gave spoiler alerts.
Still.
Okay. Can we finish the movie now?
I would have loved to, but you just insisted on talking about a new one.
Okay, guys. Michael Jordan wins the game. The Monstars, they have to leave the planet.
Stop spoiling Space Jam.
I'm finishing a movie. I want to finish at least one movie so we can leave.
We gotta finish this one because the ending to this one is so powerful.
Okay, so the kid, he died. And Shaq sees the dead body of the kid and he carries him out into a back alley. And he's crying. And then crying somehow allowed him to go from genie into
no,
Jinn.
No, man. He goes, oh, if I had one wish, it would be to take you back. And I would live in that boombox forever. And then Shaq starts just glowing.
Yeah.
There's no reason for us.
And the kid goes, hey, stop shining that light in my eyes. And Shaq's like, I did it. I made a wish and it came true. And he throws the kid on some pallet or something. And then he starts growing and growing and growing. Oh, yeah. And all of a sudden, he's just this giant ball of light, and he can only see his face because he's that large.
He takes up like the whole alleyway.
And the entire thing is it's nothing but Shaq. The entire universe for this moment is nothing but Shaq. And he goes, I have ascended. I have gone from genie to Jinn. I am finally free. And he speaks that slowly and that purposeful. And then the camera just zooms in on the kid's face and he has this goofy fucking smile as he slowly levitates off the pallet and gets sucked into the shack.
And like, isn't there some dumb line like, maybe we were all Jinns all along?
we are all Jinn inside. We are all free.
Oh
and then the shack disappears. and then the fireman who's banging his mom shows up and grabs him, and he goes, for a catch like that, the least you could have done was complimented it. Let's get you out of here, kid.
And it's great. It's a happy ending because the dad, he just kind of, like, was he in cuffs or did he just walk off with the police officer?
He walked off with the police officer.
But you know he's going to jail.
Oh, well, no, he's not. He's got a second chance because Shaq can grant that wish now because he is ascended.
Oh, okay. Did he actually grant it?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
Just the fact that the father was free. He was no longer tied up and gagged inside of a fiery building that's on fire.
How'd that even catch fire?
Don't remember.
It's like Shaq was just holding up the boom box next thing you know.
Stuff up,
yeah,
that's
right.
Shaq, guys around.
Shaq did become the sun. Maybe that's when the building caught fire.
Oh, God. It's a happy ending, though, because Shaq walks off with his lady friend. Oh. And she's all like, ain't no man of mine not gonna have a job. And he's all like, I don't want to work. But they still walk off, and he's getting a job. You know he is.
Oh, fucking movie, man.
Happily ever after.
The end.
And then the Monstars go back to their...
No. Greg, we finished one movie, we can go. Why would we have more content?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Oh, jeez, Craig. You'll learn. Don't worry. One day, when you are hosting the podcast and taking the reins...
I can't wait for that day. I'm going to cry, I think.
Yeah. Because, Craig, you had your chance and you didn't want to take it. So, here we are, finishing
Soon,
only one movie.
Soon, I bet.
Okay. What are we doing next week, though? Continuing Black History Month.
Why don't you give it a crack, bud?
Me?
Yeah, why not?
No, I can't. I can't.
I think it's your turn.
I wouldn't know what to do. Craig, can you help me out? Craig, you've seen Ruby Bridge.
No, stop. Okay. Richard, I gave you the Ghetto Blaster card. All right? The least you can do is use it.
Okay. I'm looking at most powerful and influential films in 2020. Featuring people of color.
Oh, okay.
It looks like... hold on. This has a bunch of non-Disney stuff in the list. Let me go to Disney Plus again. Okay. Okay, here we go. Powerful Black stories. Cadet Kelly. Let's do Cadet Kelly.
Sounds like a good one.
It's a very powerful story, I imagine.
Yeah, we'll find that out next week. But for now, I'm Dunce number 1. Signing off. Fuck! That's number 1 signing off. Good night and good bless.
Oh, crap. I know, you made me forget my thing. I'm Craig. Stu, and I'm leaving too.
And I'm the third one. And it was completely consensual. Steve Harvey puts his arm around to give Shaq a hug, but Shaq is so tall he ends up putting his hand next to his rumpus. And then Shaq goes in and taps Steve Harvey's hand and really pushes it into his buttocks. And Steve Harvey does like a little honka motion and they both start laughing. It's great.
You zigging? You zagging? Ooh. Always remember, your bones will not break in a bobsled. No. They shatter. So, who wants in?
We're looking for a sponsor for the first Jamaican bobsled team.
Their dream was to compete in the Olympics. But they chose a sport they knew nothing about.
Great. Very good.
In a climate they had never been.
Cold weather endurance is vital to building a successful sled team.
This is the true story of 4 unlikely athletes.
How about I beat your butt right now?
How about I draw a line down the middle of your head so it looks like a butt?
Who weren't prepared for what they were about to face.
It's a beautiful afternoon in Calgary, and there is a lot more coming up.
Is this whole thing a big joke? I can't get my helmet on. Oh, thanks, coach.
Why don't you put some training wheels on that sled? Leave the bobsledding to the real man.
You know you're gonna have to do this on your own one day.
Oh, you have no business here, Jamaica.
People are always afraid of what's different.
Now! God!
But they found in each other
Do you really expect these Jamaicans to qualify?
the courage to give it their all.
Not only are they gonna qualify, they're gonna turn some heads doing it.
I see pride. I see power.
And they took the whole world along for the ride.
Is to follow your dreams. Follow your dreams.
Walt Disney Pictures presents
I am feeling very Olympic today.
a story for anyone who dares to stand out in a crowd.
I didn't come up here to forget who I am and where I come from.
And everyone with the courage to stand up for their dreams.
How will I know if I'm enough?
When you cross that finish line,
Where did these guys come from?
you'll know.
Cool runnings.
So what are we gonna name this sled? Tallulah. Tallulah. That's my mother's name. Tallulah. That's nice. I like it.